Well, hello there, Virgo. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about April. April will have 5 weeks, so we'll have 5 columns and 3 rows as per usual for the overview, and then we'll go in depth on the very first week at the end of this video. I want to thank you all for your support while I was doing all my travels. I am home and I'm excited to be here, so ta-da! Sleeping in your own bed changes everything, I gotta tell you. So thank you for being around and keeping up with what's going on here. And of course, we will get into this reading we have going on. Let's go ahead and start by lighting a candle and get the good vibes rolling. All right, we're going to actually reuse a candle from last month. It's not gone yet, so why not play with it until it is? Ta-da! We have tobacco and patchouli. It's a yummy, yummy candle. It's from the Patty Wax Apothecary, so it's delightful and smells fabulous, so we're going to keep going. Excellent. I have a couple of messages from my better angels for you for the month of April. One of them is to a suggestion of decluttering so that we might refocus ourselves on people and not so much on stuff. So if we're being separated from our people by our stuff, we should release some of it so that we can get closer to our people. All right? That's just the gist of the story. You know how it applies to you personally. It doesn't have to apply any very specific way. You know what to do, all right? Now, we're also having another message that's talking about a little bit of community creating stuff where we're going to reach across and talk and help out a neighbor, all right? We just need to reach across and help out a neighbor. It could be as simple as pulling in their trash can or putting their newspaper from wherever it lands in the yard to up onto their doorstep. Just little gestures, little minor gestures that would be very sweet, but also help create a little community in that situation and help with that kind of vibe, right? We want to have a community vibe with our neighbors. And it doesn't have to be all your neighbors. You can pick one, and that's okay. But it's good, and I think that it will help a lot for all involved, so that is great news, all right? We're going to do something new and pick out, we're going to have a mystery card this month, which is super fun, because I have this super fun new deck. It is a tarot deck, for sure, all the 78 cards, but it also is pirate themed, so of course I love it. I'm pirate reading, ta-da! So we're going to go ahead and pull one of these, and we're going to save it, and we'll read it at the end of the reading, and it will be super fun to see what's going on there. But let's go ahead and get into the rest of our reading, all right? So first, we'll go ahead and pull that mystery card for ourselves. For this particular week, we'll pull one every week, all right? It's going to be fun. That's the one we want right there. All right. And I'm going to save it right there for us. We'll get back to that at the end of the reading. It will help clarify what's going on or have a final message that'll help keep us on track. Nice. We have our guiding card. We're going to go ahead and grab this beautiful, wonderful deck. It is the Earthly Souls and Spirits Moon Oracle. Ta-dun-dun-dun. And yes, we're going to go ahead and pull another card for you, a guiding card for you for the month, Virgo. Ah, yeah, there we go. That's the one. So this will be a single card we pull, and we'll have this one for the entire month, and it will help keep us on track all this month. I like it very much. We got beautiful. What? Of course you are. Of course you are. You are needing to remember that you are beautiful inside and out, while at the same time you're working to create beauty everywhere you go. Isn't that fun? So I love this card for you. This is great. Inside, outside, your body, your mind, your work, your house, your world, everything about everything is going to be about creating beauty, all right? So, no pressure, all right, Virgo? So, yes, all right. Now, here we are. We're still here. We're going to keep sticking here. And we're going to go ahead and lay out the full overview, because this is our deck for the month. It's the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot deck. Wow. It's a long name, but it's a beautiful set of cards, so we're going to get into it and see what comes up for you. We'll have the 5 columns and, of course, 3 rows. 5 columns are one for each week. We're going to have where you are, what's blocking you, what your solution is for each week. And then when we're done, I'll go in depth on this first week with this deck over here, and we will expand upon the thoughts we came up with to begin with. And it will be beautiful, all right? Super, super cool, all right? So I'm going to set that deck over here, and let's get into this, all right? So, for the first week in April, which is going to be March 30th through April 5th, you have the Four of Swords. The foundation of your power is getting stronger. I love that. You are in a position at this time to work on your foundation power. What are you in control of? What aren't you in control of? What do you want to become in control of? You're going to work on that. You're going to start creating the foundation of power. It could be at home, it could be at work. Whatever it is, you're going to start working at it, okay? And make sure that you're handling your business, okay? Nicely done. I love that very much for you. This card here is talking about where you're blocked this week. The Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords is showing that it usually talks about taking your power back and delegating. So we're talking about here how you're supposed to be taking your power back and creating a good foundation, right? So you can't delegate anything is what we're saying here. Okay, delegation is out. Do not delegate anything. It won't work. You're blocked from delegation. But your solution is travel, movement, changing things up, more change, maybe just making plans to travel is the answer. So it's super exciting, and I love that for you. This is great. I love it, love it, love it. You are on point and handling your business. Good job. All right. What's the next week over? We're talking about the 6th through the 12th. Ooh, nice. The sun shows up on the 6th through the 12th. And that is telling me that you have an opportunity to learn new things. You're going to be entering into what I like to call the I don't know zone. You're starting something new where you don't have all the answers, and you're going to be able to say, I don't know. I don't have any idea what's going on. And that is going to be such a freedom. You won't even realize that after being in control over here so much, you're so excited to not have to have all the answers. It's freeing. It's a gift. All right. And we have the Six of Cups. Six of Cups showing that where you're blocked this week is giving from your heart. It's not time for you to give from your heart. This is time for you to, I believe, become educated and learn stuff. But you're not really doing any giving from your heart this week. It doesn't mean it won't ever come back. It just means not this week, okay? Now we have the Seven of Cups showing that you do have many options this week, and it is your solution to have options. So don't get confused by them. Figure out which ones are going to be useful to you right now and which ones won't be. And if they're not going toward your dreams and goals, get rid of them. And then work on the ones that are going to expire right away, okay? That way you're working towards what you need to, toward your dreams and goals, and you're not losing out on anything that's going to expire right away. Perfect. Love it. Well done. I think you're already on it. Yay. So now, of course, we're going to move on to the 13th through the 19th. You're going to be super spontaneous and jump into something new. Maybe one of these opportunities needs to be handled pronto. And so you're going to leap right in. Boop, here we go. And I love it because it's really about being spontaneous, doing the right thing in the moment, and getting what you need out of it. So you're doing great things here. I love it very much for you. But where are you blocked? You are blocked from teaching anyone anything. You are not going to be able to share your ideas at this time. Don't worry about sharing your ideas or being the smart girl in the room or the smart boy in the room. It's okay to just sort of be at this time. You're being spontaneous. You're jumping right in. And it's great. Enjoy that possibility, but also be willing to not be the smart one in the room right now. Of course, if it doesn't look exactly like you want it to, this is your solution, is to look at it from new eyes, realize it may look different than you had planned, and that's okay. It doesn't have to look the way your ultimate vision was for it. It might look different than your vision, but it'll be close, all right? You'll be getting what you need out of it. You don't need to be getting everything all the time, okay? This is cool. So I think that you're going to get most of what you need, and it'll look different than you planned, but you'll have a good time, okay? It's close. Next week over, the 20th through the 26th, we have Four of Pentacles. Dun, dun, dun. Your financial foundation is getting stronger. We like that very much. You're feeling better about who you are, what you're doing, and what's coming across for you financially, and that is so important, okay? So stay in touch with that process and know that you're doing it the right way, all right? What's blocking you? We have the Seven of Pentacles, all right. So like I said, you're creating a foundation of your finances. It doesn't mean you have a lot to play with. In fact, playing with what you have is going to put a hole in your bucket, and you don't want to put a hole in the bucket of your finances when you're barely getting it together. You're starting to fill it up, so don't put a hole in it, okay? So don't squander your money. You don't have any extra money to play with right now. You're just working to make sure it's squared away, and then we have the Ten of Cups, a gathering of love and happiness and family. It could be real family, it could be chosen family. Either way, you're getting together with people and there will be love and joy in the mix, all right? I love that for you. I think it's wonderful to see that happening, especially as you're getting your finances squared away, and that's going to be very nice. Yay. Good job. All right. The final week of April, the 27th through May 3rd, we have the World. Very nice. Everything is coming together. You are completing one project and you're going to start another one. That is so you. You have many irons in the fire. I feel like you have concentric circles of things like going on at the same time. So you can finish one thing over here, but you're already starting something over here, but you already have 3 other things going on right here. So you're constantly starting and finishing different things. It's never just, oh, I'm starting a project and then I'm going to finish a project and I'm going to start another project. You don't do one after the other. You have multiple things all the time. Very, very cool. I love it. You are a busy, busy person. You have lots of opportunities here, and this is beautiful. So, yay. I like that you get to, you do like the part where you complete things and close it up and finish it. So you're very good at that, and I'm glad to see it for you. Nice. Now we have the Eight of Swords is what's blocking you this week. The Eight of Swords is showing that wanting to be in control of the situation and not really feeling like you're in control of the situation. But and usually the Eight of Swords is about you just adding a little something about the person who you're working with, and they'll buy what you're selling, right? But in this case, you're blocked completely. It doesn't matter what you do to it. You're not going to be able to be in control of this situation, okay? So just let it be what it is for now, because there is a Queen of Swords as part of your solution, interestingly enough, who wants to be in charge of the whole thing. She wants to step up and take over the whole project, and you're like, maybe this is what you're finishing. Maybe this is what you're finishing up. You're closing it up. You're like, I wanted to be in charge of it, but she wants to be in charge of it more than I wanted to, and I'm just going to close it up and hand it over. Nice. This could be very good for you to have somebody else who wants to be in charge of the project just take it. And now make sure it's like the one that's a big headache for you. You don't want to do it anyway, so let it go, and now it's no longer your problem. Yay, perfect. Okay, so let's go ahead and set these cards aside as we are wont to do. We will save them right over here in little packages because we're going to bring them out again. We're going to use them in next videos, right? Each week I'll pull one of these out and we'll add more cards to it. So these are all going to come back once again. I never start over fresh when I do a brand new video for a new week. I always have a starter seed, and this is where all the seeds come from. Haha. So let's just see what cards come up for you from this deck to expand upon what's going on here. All right. So we're going to go one. All right, cool. Let's see what we have here. So we're talking about March 30th through the 5th, right? We have the Four of Swords, creating a foundation of your power, You're feeling stronger. You're feeling more in control of what's going on around you. This has maybe to do with some of your finances or paperwork or something like that. So you're taking good care. You're feeling in control of what's going on, and that's nice. We like that. You have a like-minded lady friend who's going to be involved in the situation, or at least around this week, being able to be supportive and appreciative of your situation and knowing that, hey man, you did good, ta-da! You might be celebrating that win with your friend. And of course, there will be new information that will be quite empowering that will help you out a lot. So that's really good. We like to see you continuing to grow in the process. And that is what's going on here, is you're going to continue to grow. You're going to get new information that will help you make yourself feel even stronger in this situation. So, yay. Interesting, as it comes up with the Seven of Swords where you're blocked, right? We said you're creating a foundation, nice, but you can't delegate it, right? We were saying the Seven of Swords speaks to delegation, and you are not in a position to delegate anything. So you won't. You won't be delegating anything. That's fair. Sometimes you need to delegate, sometimes you don't. And this is not one of those times. You are not going to have as many choices as you were hoping for. So you're going to have just a couple of things to choose from, and that's enough. Choose the one that goes towards your dreams and goals and let the rest go. It doesn't mean you will have no choices. It means you will have fewer choices, okay? And of course, the Seven of Pentacles is here reminding you that you don't have a lot of extra money this week. Your money is all tied up and doing what it's supposed to be doing. So you'll need to keep things down onto a budget level, and that's okay. So don't overspend. Stay focused on what's going on, all right? Now we have the Chariot as your solution, plotting and planning a trip, discussing the possibilities of movement, whether it's your job moving or your house moving. You want to make some big changes in the next bit of whiles. But I feel like you're in the planning phase because, quite frankly, you're not in a position to make a lot, you don't have a lot of choices or a lot of money. So you're going to be in the plotting and planning phase more so than you are in the actual doing phase, all right? There may be a celebration. Ta-da! I think you were getting together with your friend. You're going to celebrate your win on being in control of things and feeling more empowered, which is great. You can celebrate that without having to spend a bunch of dough. And that's nice. It's good. There will, however, be somebody that you're going to be releasing from your world because this is the Eight of Cups, letting you know, hey man, not everybody's pulling their weight. And if they're not pulling their weight, you don't got to carry them around anymore. And that is good news because you've been carrying them around and they're heavy. And it's okay to not have somebody around who isn't fulfilling their obligation, not doing what they said they were going to do. All of these things are important, and if people aren't doing what they say they're going to do, and they keep doing it over and over again, well, you know what you're going to get, right? You know what you're going to get every time from that person. And the answer is, I don't want to do that. I don't want to feel that way all the time or have that frustration going on all the time. So it's important that we let somebody go that doesn't seem to be pulling their weight. All right? Cool. So let's get you a message from the cosmos. We have messages from the Cosmic Oracle. Dun, 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 dun. These are a beautiful bunch of cards I like to use. They're very specific and quite clear with their messages. Let's see what they have for you, Virgo. That's the one right there. All right. So, what do we get? Stop looking outside yourself for the answers. You already know them. Aha. Stop looking outside yourself for the answers. You already know them. They are inside you. What? Yep. It's time to trust yourself. What? Oh my goodness. That's wonderful. So, Virgo, if you haven't been trusting yourself so far, no time like the present. It's time for you to begin to trust yourself and know that you are, in fact, worthy and capable and able. And that is the story of that, okay? So pay attention and realize that you are completely worthy and able, all right? So let's go ahead and get you a pocket full of rocks, all right? All right. Okay. So we have a black tourmaline, we have red jasper, and we have smoky quartz. All righty. Everybody is jumbled up down in your first and second chakras. Not a bad thing. It's just very earth plane. Black tourmaline is going to keep you grounded, keep you centered on the universe and what's going on right here, right now. Here on the earth plane, you're not really thinking about esoteric thoughts right now, okay? So whatever you're getting into, it's all here right now, okay? This card here, this stone here is the smoky quartz. It's also a first chakra stone, and it helps you release things you don't need anymore, whether it's people or stuff, okay? You'll be able to let it go and move on, and I think that'll help you with the sorting out of your situation here. Like I said, you aren't going to have a lot of options, but you're going to have some because you are stepping into your power over here. So be aware of that and do good work in that area, all right? Now we have jasper. The red jasper is a second chakra stone, which helps you deal with creativity and manifesting what you need to on the earth plane very, very logically and very practically. Okay, so there's not a lot of super creativity, right? It's about let's manifest right now, just like this, just like that, dun dun dun, right? It's going to be very clear, very specific, and very concise. All right, so stay clear about it and see how that works for you. And I'm going to set these stones down right here. They're doing great, just like so. All right, let's look at the mystery card. Ooh. The Empress. Very nice. My favorite card in the deck. The Empress is all about manifesting by just telling the universe what you want, and it comes to you easily. All right, so wonderful news. You're starting off the month with a little bit of Empress energy, and you're going to be able to let the universe know what you're expecting and what you want. Show them the vision and say thank you. Show them the vision of your future. Say thank you. And it will serendipitously come to you, and it will be lovely. All right? I can see that this is going to be a very good period of time for you where you're creating at the same time as, yeah, you're doing it on a budget, but so what? It doesn't matter. You're going to have a really good time. You don't always have to spend money to get what you need. All right? Beautiful. Well done. All right, Virgo. You don't have to carry these rocks if you don't want to, but if you want to carry them, comment below and let me know what you think and how it feels and how your day is going and how your week is going. And we'll have a conversation. If you want to carry something else, you're perfectly welcome to do so. But I'd love to hear what you're carrying so that we can have a conversation about it. And we'll see how it's going. All right? Excellent. And if you haven't subscribed and liked this video, it's totally free and it won't hurt you to do so. It helps my little tiny channel grow, and I really appreciate every single one of you. You all matter to me, and I love you all very much. And I can't wait to see you at Faire if this is where I met you. Thank you again for being here. I appreciate the one and the all of you. And we will talk next week about the 6th through the 12th of April. All right? Thank you so much.